Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today I'm going to film my August empties, and I said in the last video I'm sick, so that's why my voice is the way it is. I don't know if it sounds different, but it sounds different to me, so yeah. I don't have time in the week anymore since I started college, so this weekend's the only time I have to film the videos for the week, so I might start doing that just to make sure that I'm keeping up with my schedule. So yeah, new format, like I've told y'all before. I'm doing makeup empties and my body spray empties. And sometimes nail polishes, but I haven't really been good with nail polishes, so you might not see those for a while. But I'm going to do those first in the video, and then for those of you that don't want to stick around, or those of you that care, I'm doing my cruelty-free or getting rid of skincare, body care, hair care empties at the end. So if you want to see all of that and hear my thoughts and stuff on it, then you can stay tuned for that. But if you don't, you can click off, and I totally understand. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the empties. The first thing I finished for the month of August was my number 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation. This is like my 3rd or 4th bottle that I've gone through. I bought this when I wasn't cruelty-free, so yeah, it is a really good foundation. I wish I could find a dupe for it, because it's a matte foundation that doesn't dry down to like a crackly matte. So like when I need my foundation to stick on for a long period of time, this one was a really good full coverage, really good match. Actually didn't oxidize or anything like that. It was a really good foundation, and I'm really sad that they're not cruelty free. If they went cruelty free, I would buy 10 bottles immediately. But anyway, so yeah, this one was $15.99, and so I'm gonna do each price of each product and then do the total that I finished up at the end of each month, and then at the end of the year I'll do my total full tally and all that stuff. But yeah, so glad I'm done with this one and another foundation out of my collection. The next thing I finished up was really exciting. I mean, they're all pretty exciting because when you finish up a makeup product, it's crazy cool, but a lipstick is a little different. So I finished up my Maybelline Nude Embrace lipstick, and oh my goodness. I think I showed y'all this in my my lip project pan that I have going on, so y'all probably already saw this, but oh my gosh, used the crap out of this, and it is the 2nd bullet lipstick that I finished. So we have a long way to go because I have quite the collection, but at least I got rid of this one. This was like one of my favorite nude colors. I'll have to find like a dupe for it or something, but I can't repurchase it because Maybelline's not cruelty free, so unless they go cruelty free, I'm not repurchasing this one. And the Maybelline lipstick was $4.99. This next one is like kind of done, kind of not done. It's the Gerard Cosmetics BB Illumination Plus. I've had this thing in like Jacqueline's like OG days, like when she was like promoting Gerard Cosmetics. I don't know if y'all remember that, but yeah, I bought it with like a bundle of her lip glosses, freaking scam artist. And I at first was using it on my face back before like using illumination stuff under your foundation was like super cool, and I didn't really like it like that because it was really dark, and then after a while I just started using it with my lotions. Like a few years later I started using it with my lotions, and it now is like there's a little bit left in there. Oh, it's gone off. It smells awful. It smells like death. So I just called it quits because it stank so bad, and I know that means that it's gone because it's a cream product. But I don't know if I would repurchase this. I don't even know if they still have it for sale. I like the product itself, like the type of product that it is, to mix in with my body lotions in the summertime to make myself more dewy and stuff. I didn't really like it on my face. It was just something about it just didn't mesh well with my skin. It didn't look like my skin was illuminated. It looked like I had an illuminator on top of my face. So for that reason, definitely probably wouldn't repurchase, but I would probably get a product like it for my body for the summertime. So this one actually I found was $36. I didn't buy it. It came for free with my like package like back in the day. $36? No. I showed y'all in my last video when I did my Fun in the Sun project pan, but I finished my Honolulu Sun body spray. Nothing really to report on that other than it was $14.50, I think. I got it as a gift, but I'm counting all of these as like how much I've used up in product. But yeah, it was good. It smelled nice. I'm glad it's out of my collection. It's not cruelty free. So the next product that I finished up in the month of August was my Hard Candy Hydrating Primer Mist. I actually really enjoyed this, and I can like barely smell. It smells almost identical to, yeah, that's weird. They smell identical. These smell identical. I knew it. I bought this one to do like kind of a comparison of the two, and this one has 4 fluid ounces. This one has 2.2 fluid ounces. They smell identical. My foil hat's on right now. Oh my gosh. They smell identical. Okay, anyway. So I bought this on an accident. I meant to buy like a hydrating spray because my face was really dry this summer. And so I ended up picking this up and not looking that it was a primer mist, but I still used it over my makeup occasionally. And I actually ended up using it up by using it as a primer mist. And this stuff is identical to the Too Faced one. So honestly, this one was $6. And if you buy 2 of them, it ends up being what, 4.4 ounces? That's $16 as opposed to the Too Faced one, which was like 30 something, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I think I might just start buying these because it's cheaper and it's the exact same freaking thing. And I really like this a lot. I highly recommend this. If you like the Too Faced Hangover RX spray, you will really, really like this spray. The nozzle's great. The packaging's really basic, but honestly, like, I'm not a packaging person, so it really doesn't matter to me. But I really like the scent. The scent smells fine. Like, it has the same exact scent as the Too Faced one. I'm pretty sure they're probably the exact same ingredients, but it's $6 for this bottle. At least it was for me at my Walmart. So yeah, check this out if you haven't already done it, because it's a definite dupe. For sure dupe. The next thing that I finished up for the month of August, is my CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara in the shade Black Noir. Holy Grail mascara. I've repurchased about 10 billion of these. And I say finish up because after about 3 to 4 months, depending on when I'm paying attention, I like to just go ahead and toss these because they get kind of dry. And they're a little bit more harder to finagle, but also, like, I have really sensitive eyes, so I don't want to go over the expiration date just in case, because I've had styes before and I've had like little eye infections, and I don't have time or the money for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just buy a new mascara because it's cheaper than a doctor's visit. And the CoverGirl mascara was $7.99. The next thing that I finished this past month, I also mentioned in my previous video for the finale for my Fun in the Sun Project Pan collab, was my Neutrogena Sports Face sunscreen, and I said it in that video, but also I'll say it in this one. It was okay. They're not cruelty free. It did what it was supposed to do. I just wanted to use it up and get my money's worth out of this specific product, so I can start trying some other non-cruelty or cruelty-free. I always get them confused, but a cruelty-free version, like a sunscreen. You know what I mean? A sunscreen that's cruelty-free. So yeah, I'm glad I got this one out of my collection so I can start looking for a new one to try after I finish this foundation, because the foundation I'm currently using And a few other products I have are already like sunscreen. They have sunscreen in them, so I'm just kind of going with that. Plus, I don't really leave my house that often, so, you know. That one was $8.99, so. The next thing I finished up is kind of cheating, but kind of not. I really enjoyed this lip balm. I got it from my dentist. Yeah, I mean, the ingredients were bomb. Like, I genuinely enjoyed this. I think that's why I Googled it. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna count it as 0, because I technically got it as a free sample. And a lot of these I got as like gifts and stuff. So I just count it with the amount that I've used, because it's fun for me to see how much I've used in each month and then how much I've used at the end of the year. But I'm trying to open it up so I can read the ingredients to y'all. And you can buy these in packs, apparently. I don't know if you have to have like a subscription or something. I don't know, but I was like, I might do it. I might. Of course it has like sunscreen ingredients. You have like 4 things of sunscreen in it, but then the other ingredients are sunflower oil, beeswax, extra virgin olive oil, flavor, whatever that means, hemp seed oil, rosemary extract, vitamin E, aloe vera, and like most of them are, organic. So I really enjoyed. This was a very basic lip balm, but it was very hydrating. Like, my lips always felt hydrated. I kept it in my side table next to my bed, and I put it on every time I went to bed, and it was just so good. I need to find another lip balm that's similar to this and the ingredients, because I know they're out there, but also I just love those kind of lip balms that have like beeswax and sunflower oil, like all of the good oils. Oh my gosh, my lips love it. So anyway, this one technically was like 97 cents, I think, if you bought it in like a big pack. I don't know if you have to be a company to purchase these kind of lip balms with like your name and stuff on them, but who knows. So yeah, I would recommend buying a lip balm that has similar ingredients because they're so good. And the next thing that I finished, I also mentioned in my last video, was my e.l.f. bronzer. Technically with this one and the blush together, they are $4, so I counted this as 2. Again, I loved this bronzer. Big fan, would probably repurchase later on. I'm hoping they have similar formula to how they used to make it, because this is really old. So yeah, I finished a bronzer. I'm so happy I did that, because I need to go through my powder face products. It's kind of a problem right now, because I would like to try some new things, but I can't because I feel guilty because I have so many in my drawer. So yeah, I finished a bronzer. The last makeup item that I finished in the month of August was again, hard candy matte sheer envy setting spray. It says it's 12-hour plus hydration, and I kind of believe that. I mentioned this I think in my get ready with me, but it kind of has this like weird scent of like if someone sprayed their hair with hairspray and you walked into the room, that's the scent of this. Like, it has a very light scent of hairspray, but it's a very clean scent. It's not like super obnoxious or anything. Again, this was $6. Hard candy is like one of my favorite like hidden gems of like cruelty-free makeup. Like I mentioned, that their primer mist is like a dupe essentially for the Hangover RX from Too Faced, and this one honestly wasn't that bad. I might repurchase this later on in like winter time, because it still had a setting property. It just wasn't enough for me in the summertime. I'm really enjoying the Milani Make It Last setting spray at the current moment, since it's like 1,000 degrees outside. But this one wasn't bad. It was mattifying-ish, but it would probably do better on my skin in the winter time. So I'm going to try it then and see if I like it more then. So I'll keep y'all updated. But yeah, I finished that one. It's all gone. Okay, now I'm done with the makeup stuff. So if you want to go ahead and click out, I don't blame you. Goodbye. But for those of you that want to watch my 4 empties for body care, hair care, and skincare, then go ahead and stay tuned. One of the things that I finished up that was skincare is my Alba Botanica Hawaiian Facial Cleanser. It's like the pore purifying pineapple enzyme. This one isn't bad. This is actually the second bottle that I've repurchased in the past 5 years or so. I kind of bounce through my skincare because I don't want my skin to get too used to things, which it does, and it's annoying. So I bought this like a few years ago. I liked it. It was pretty well. It worked pretty well. And then I went and I saw it again, and I wanted something similar for the summertime. And again, it worked pretty well. I might repurchase it like when it starts getting super hot again, but my face is really dry and it gets really irritated, so I have to use this sparingly. It was pretty good. I don't remember the price on it. If I can find it, I'll go ahead and put it on the screen now. But yeah, I finished a whole entire cleanser. It smells pretty good. Just has like a clean, fruity smell, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean. But anyway, so yeah, I finished a cleanser. It was pretty good. I'd recommend it. It's cruelty-free. The next thing I finished was the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine Shampoo. I was going to use this on my hair, but it just wasn't working with my scalp. I have really bad skin and scalp issues. I have really bad almost like psoriasis, eczema, dandruff type thing, where I know it's not cruelty free, but I have to use Head and Shoulders, like a specific kind of Head and Shoulder shampoo for my scalp to not go full blown like bloody scab mess. And so that being said, I tried using another shampoo because I don't condition my hair. That's kind of like my secret, is like I don't condition it, I just wash it and then I get out of the shower and then I just let it air dry. But I tried using this in my hair, it didn't work. It made my scalp super irritated, so I ended up just finishing this off as a body wash, and it was pretty nice as that. I won't repurchase it for that reason because I can get other body washes, but at least I got some more use out of it, so it wasn't total waste. But the smell's nice. I like this line of like their leave-in hair curly, like curl smoothie stuff is amazing if you have really thick, dry, curly hair. But other than that, it was okay. It was whatever. The last cruelty-free thing that I have that I finished was my Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser for my brushes. And this thing lasted me like, oh my gosh, I bought it in October of last year, so almost a full year that I use this. And honestly, this sounds so bad, but like I don't clean my brushes as often as everyone else does. I clean my brushes probably every 2 to 3 to 4 weeks depending on what happens, but I'm just under the tent of like dirty brushes work better than clean brushes. Like, don't at me, but it's the truth. So I don't clean my brushes as often as everyone else does, but even with that being said, this still lasted me like almost a year, a little under a year. And it's just like, it comes with like a bar of soap, and it just is so easy to clean my brushes now that I have like a little pad that I can scrub them on. And this thing, like, it takes me about 15 minutes to clean all my brushes, which it used to take so much longer when I used liquid soap. So I will buy that thing again and again and again because it saves me so much time and energy. The last thing that I finished up that's not cruelty-free but is also skincare is the Equate Beauty Ceramide Moisturizing PM Lotion. It's supposed to be like a knockoff version of the what's it called? CeraVe. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a knockoff thing for CeraVe, and I love CeraVe, and I'm kind of going through this like thing in my life where I want to go cruelty-free in like all aspects of my life, but it's really hard for me, for my skin and my scalp, because they are so sensitive and get so irritated so quickly. They're just very finicky that I have these certain products that really work, and if I don't use them, it's not like a, oh, whatever, it's like a serious issue. Like with my facial moisturizer, if I use literally anything else, my face gets like dry, thick, scaly patches on it, or it gets like broken out. My scalp does this, like, severe dandruff and eczema, like severe. And it's weird. Like, I feel guilty about using this stuff, but I know that, like, it's beneficial to me. I don't know. It's just something within me that I just feel really, really guilty about purchasing, but it's the only thing that really works on me. And so until I can find something that's similar and fragrance free, I'm probably just gonna stick to those things just because I can't do without them. It's like taking a medicine almost. I don't know if that sounds so dramatic, but you know what I mean. It's just something that I just can't find a dupe for at the moment, and I don't want to do without them because my skin and my scalp just are terrible without them. So I don't know if anybody else feels that way that are going cruelty free. If y'all have scalp and skin issues, let me know because I feel so guilty, but also I know that without them, oh my God, y'all, it's so bad. It's so bad. So yeah, I'll probably continue repurchasing it until I can find something else. If y'all have any good recommendations for similar skincare and hair care that work, like I can't use tea tree, I can't use peppermint oil, like all of the natural ingredients in certain hair care stuff, I can't use it. It irritates my scalp. I have to have like a zinc type situation, and it has to be clean ingredients that don't have any fragrance or dyes or anything. And the same thing with my skincare. It has to be like a very specific ingredients with no fragrance or anything like that because my skin just is a totally different beast when it doesn't have those things. Anyway, that's the end of that. But anyway, I'm done with my empties. Thank you so much for coming to my skincare, hair care TED Talk. But for real though, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if y'all have similar issues down below because it's really annoying to have to deal with that all the time. Like, I wish I could just go out and buy whatever freaking shampoo I wanted and whatever moisturizer I felt like wearing. My life would just be so much easier if I could do that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. But until next time, bye.